This is Mr. Beck Does Your Homework. This is homework number 3, question number 2. The question says, light from the sun reaches Earth in 8.3 minutes. Let me change to a better pointer here. Light from the sun reaches Earth in 8.3 minutes. 8.3 minutes. That's a time. So I'm just going to write, before I even go any further, that my time is 8.3 minutes. How far is the Earth from the sun? How far? Well, that's a distance. So I'm going to write x equals question mark. The velocity of light is 3 times 10 to the 8th meters per second. Well, it's telling me that that's a velocity. My velocity is 3 times 10 to the 8th meters per second. That's that many meters in 1 second. So now, do I have a relationship between my displacement, my velocity, and my time? I do. I know that my velocity is my displacement divided by my time. That's my average velocity. If I rearrange this equation, I'm going to multiply by time on both sides. So what I get is my displacement equals my velocity times my time. But again, before I plug, just like the previous question, before I plug my numbers into this equation, I'll notice that my velocity is in meters per second, but my time is 8.3 minutes. If I were to just plug in meters per second and minutes and try to multiply them through, I get meters times minutes divided by seconds, and nothing would cancel out. So instead, I'm going to take 8.3 minutes and convert it into seconds so that I can plug it into the equation. So my time is 8.3 minutes. To convert it, I'm going to do times and draw a line. Put minutes in the bottom since it's there up top. And put seconds up top. Now, what's my relationship between minutes and seconds? In any conversion, I want to make sure that the top and the bottom are equal in terms of being the same amount of time. I know that 1 minute is the same amount of time as 60 seconds. Again, I completely ignore what's before it in order to say, well, 60 seconds is the same as 1 minute. Now I can see that my units are going to cancel out, so minutes is on the bottom here, and minutes is on the top up there, so I can get rid of them. Now, if I have 8.3 times 60, that's going to give me some number of seconds. So that is my time, is that many seconds. Now I've got meters per second and seconds. So now I can use my equation. My displacement equals my velocity times my time. So that's going to be my velocity of 3 times 10 to the 8th meters per second. That's meters on the top and seconds on the bottom. And I'm going to do that times my amount of time. And my time is this number up here. So I'm just going to put a placeholder there for when you calculate it. It's that many seconds. So this number goes right in there. So 3 times 10 to the 8th meters per second times this many seconds. Well, what happens to my units is seconds here is on the bottom, seconds here is on the top, so seconds cancels out. The only units left are minutes. So my answer is going to be in minutes. Sorry, that's meters. My answer is going to be in meters, so that's going to be so many meters. When I do 3 times 10 to the 8th times this number will give me so many meters, and that is my answer.